Hi friends, and welcome to another edition of Meet Me at the 313 Grill and Kitchen. I hope your Saturday's going terrific. It's a nice and cool, seasonably cool Saturday here in North Carolina, so we're not complaining. We're done with the heat, well, hopefully for now. So what we're going to do tonight, folks, we're going to make a really good dinner. This is a new recipe I'm going to venture together. This is not just your pork loin. This is going to be the ultimate garlic pork loin dish. I've never made it before. It sounds very, very good. I can't wait to try it. And we're going to do a couple of other things tonight. We're going to show you how to do, again, easy things. So first thing you want to do, I'm going to show you our pork loin. This is a beautiful, you do not want a tenderloin, you want a pork loin. You want a 3 to 4 pound pork loin. This is slightly under 4 pounds, but this will work. So the first thing that we are going to do, and I'll read over the recipe with you. First thing that you want to do is you want to get your oven turned on to 375. Our oven's at 375, it's ready to go. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to spray down your baking dish. Always spray down your baking dish. That is always the first and foremost thing that you do. Now we're going to place the pork loin onto the baking pan. So we're getting it prepared right now. And always after using raw meat, you want to wash your hands. I'm going to get this fit in as best as we can. And always, as safety, wash your hands after you're handling raw meat. Now the next thing that we want to do is we're going to take some garlic cloves and we're going to mince them. Mincing them is really a real simple process. I've got some cloves. Now you can buy already in the can, but in this case we've already had the cloves. We are just going to mince them ourselves. And we're going to cut our garlic up. We want to cut the end off of the garlic. Sometimes it might need a little Another trick that I like to do with the garlic, once you get it off of the clove, the whole garlic clove, you want to do this. You can always smash it down with your hand and your thumb. Do just that, and that'll get it an easy preparation to get it ready for cloving. I'm going to take off as much as I want. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and spray what we can over the pork loin. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. It has been a quite lovely weekend. I'm just going to keep on adding now. Another trick that I will do, if you want to flavor your pork, tell you what we're going to do. Save us some time. We're going to take the whole garlic and let's just stuff it into the meat. Let's improvise this a little bit. Alright, so we're going to make a slide hole into the pork. We're just going to stuff the garlic into the pork. When you stuff garlic like this into your meat, it adds very rich flavor to it. We're just going to stuff them in like that. Now, you can stuff them in if you like or not, but in this case we are going to stuff them in. And that way, while it cooks during this time, it'll build a rich flavor to it. if we can get this. So we're about to find out tonight if this is the ultimate pork loin. In. All right, folks, so we got our garlic in. Now the next thing you want to do is we're going to take salt and pepper and paprika. We're just going to rub it all over. You don't want a lot of paprika, but you want to add enough. So this is just going to be salt, pepper. Now, if you have paprika, you could put it on there, but in this case we are out. So we're just going to do garlic, salt, and pepper. And we are going to rub it all in, just like that. And what you want to do now is flip it over to the other side. And you want to do the same thing. And we're going to rub it in just like that. And again, you want to reinforce the garlic into the dish. All right, folks, we washed my hands. I'll let you have a look at this well-seasoned pork. Now again, you may like to do your pork loins differently. So this is what it should look like now. If we had minced garlic, you had the option of just spreading it all over, but in this case we're just going to stuff it in, let all that flavor spread out across the meat. So now we're going to put it in our oven, give it cook about 60 to 75 minutes. And there she goes. And we're going to set our timer. So tonight, what else we're going to be doing tonight, folks, is we're going to be doing we'll do some fried green tomatoes tonight. Again, fried green tomatoes are our favorite here in the South. And we're going to do another recipe just a little bit. We're going to be making peas and dumplings. That's right, peas and dumplings. You don't want to miss that. So, let's get busy. Okay, folks, we are going to make our peas and dumplings. And you're wondering, what in the world are peas and dumplings? So, peas and dumplings is just basically green peas, or baby peas is what I call it. It was a recipe that was something that my wife's grandmother has made in the past. And so, again, it's something simple you want to do. So we're going to show you how it's put together.
Hey, folks.
All right, you want to take a pot, just like this.
Take a pot.
You want to pour your peas in. And we're going to do about 3 cans.
And 3 cans.
All right, there's your basis for the peas.
This is basis for the peas.
Now, we're going to add a little bit of sugar.
We're going to have a little bit of sugar.
Let's get our sugar out.
Let's get our sugar out.
And Avery is my assistant in here. She's telling me how to cook. So, we're going to take a little bit of sugar.
We're going to take a little bit of sugar.
Just like that, as she said.
Just that.
All right. Now, we're going to take salt.
We're going to take salt. We're going to take a sip of salt.
Take just a sip of salt.
A sip of salt.
And we're going to take a sip of pepper.
A sip of pepper.
We're going to add a little bit of seasoning to it.
We're going to have a little bit of seasoning.
Put a little bit of it in.
Put a little bit in.
And we're going to give it a good stir around. Now, we'll give that a stir. Now, here's the fun part, how we make peas and dumplings.
A peas and dumplings.
take a can
Take a can.
of croissant mix. All right, that's good, Avery. Thank you very much. Now we take a can of regular croissant rolls, and we're going to make them into little balls, which will be the basis for our dumplings. So, all right. Now, we'll make little itty bitty balls.
Itty bitty balls.
Just like that.
I want to see.
And put them in.
I want to do it.
Here, you do one. You make it into a ball. Here, put that down.
And you're like Play-Doh.
Make it into a ball.
And you're like Play-Doh, Daddy.
Mm-hmm. Here, make it a ball just like me. Okay? And these little balls will, the croissant balls will expand. So you want to make them as small as you can.
I made a ball.
Thank you very much. You want to do another one?
Yeah. Daddy, it's like Play-Doh.
It does look like Play-Doh. From a 3-year-old's perspective, croissant dough looks like Play-Doh dough.
That's Play-Doh dough.
Looks like Play-Doh, rather, excuse me.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep putting them in, make little. And this was something,
Daddy.
and this was a recipe that my wife grew up on. Okay, you wanna do another one? There you go.
Daddy, this is cold.
It is cold because it stays in the refrigerator until you use it. Alright, you got a ball ready? You put that one together. This is a fun activity for children too.
I see me. Dad, I see me.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little big ball.
Alright, you want to do another one? There you go.
Thank you.
Again, we want to try to keep them because these will be the basis for our dumplings. It's alright, we're not going to put that one in. We throw that one away. Do that one. Here's another one. Alright, let's make a few more dumplings and I think we'll be set. Alright, it's going to make 2 more and then we will be done.
Okay, 2 more. I want to make 1.
There you go.
2 more. Da, 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 da.
Alright. So that's it, folks, for our, if you see a little bit in the center, you could always,
Now I'm going back on the couch. Oh,
so folks,
Daddy,
so these are our,
Daddy.
say hello, Avery. Say hello to the viewers.
Hello, folks.
All right, this is our peas and dumplings right here. They're gonna cook, and we got more coming. All right, folks, as you can see, our peas and dumplings are looking spectacular. They're ready to go. So the last thing that we're going to be doing on this dinner is fried green tomatoes. It's a big staple here in the South, but how many of you like fried green tomatoes? Well, you're in for a night because we're going to make fried green tomatoes. So I don't know what all you like to use for your method, but I like to use North Carolina Products House Autry Seafood Blend. It's actually got a blend of spices in it, but you put the tomatoes in and you blend it. It's going to be really good. So the first thing that we're going to do, and I'll try to see if I can manage, is we're going to take our tomatoes, and what I like to do is dip them into put it in milk, and we are going to batter them up just like that. That way you want to put some form of liquid on it to make the coat stick down there pretty well. So keep doing this. We've got our pan going now. So in just a few minutes we're going to get going. So we'll check back here in a minute, see how fried green tomatoes are going. So again, milk, sauce, you got your tomatoes. So let's get busy making some fried green tomatoes. Alright guys, so we're making our tomatoes, our fried green tomatoes right now. As you can see, just a second, I will let you see what our bases for the tomatoes are looking like so far. These tomatoes were courtesy from my mother's garden. Actually, I picked up these tomatoes about a month ago. You can freeze green tomatoes, and the last time we prepared them, the tomatoes are actually more sturdier to eat than they've been. So it seems like an easier method in our household is to freeze the tomatoes, and then I would pull them out an hour or two prior to cooking them to let them get as close to room temperature, but you don't want them too smushy. So here's what our tomatoes will look like so far. Of course, you want to let them get golden brown before you remove. So we're getting close to our meal. I think we're going to be ready to eat in just a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our finished product. I did not get a fried green tomato, but I will go back and get one in just a little bit. We've got our pork, our peas and dumplings, and we made a mac and cheese like we have done in one of the previous videos. So without further ado, let's have our taste test. Let's have our taste test. Let's try the peas and dumplings first.
Okay.
It's a family recipe that still passes on. Alright, now let's try the pork. Cut me a piece out of this thing.
Mom, want some ketchup for my mac and cheese, please? I want to
I'll get you one for now.
See, when you put that garlic in the pork, it spreads the flavor out, and I taste it. Not bad. And I did try fried green tomato. They are delicious. So folks, if you like this recipe, the simple recipe, let me know. We got some exciting things coming. Again, my name is Patrick, and this has been 313 Grill and Kitchen. God bless and enjoy your evening.